All right, family, let's be honest about this BYU loss. There's a lot of things we can talk about. Clock management was horrible. Much respect to Prime and everybody with that coaching staff. But for the last 4 games, clock management has been horrible. It's been deplorable if we're going to be very honest. Now, Caden Salter, I'm going to speak to you, but let's talk about this game. I'm going to make a separate video about you because you are the MVP of our team collectively right now. But Robert Livingston has to go. We cannot keep Robert Livingston as a defensive coordinator anymore. And Pat Schumer, you guys are going to tell me he made adjustments, he changed. Pat Schumer, I still want him gone. That was all Caden Salter. The fact that Pat Schumer still hasn't got Caden acclimated to certain packages, and Caden has no choice other than to use his feet, use his IQ, because he has a high IQ, and he saved us. Caden Salter, not Pat Schumer, was the one who saved us on those routes. I know you guys are going to criticize him because of those interceptions, but Caden saved us in that game. We lost, but we somewhat got saved. Now, let's get a little bit more deeper and personal. Can we stop celebrating every single first down that we get into? Can we act like we are Colorado football? You see, when I wear these shirts and I combat all the races, I combat all the people who hate us for whatever reason, we know what it is. We know what it is, but I'm not going to get into that. People who don't watch any other football game, but they wake up to watch, Colorado football play. These weirdos can't watch their own team. They don't watch. These dudes don't even know how college football moves. And the ones who do know how college football moves, they usurped all their energy to watch Colorado football. With that being said, can we stop celebrating every single first down or a touchdown? Win the game first, then celebrate. We're not some Rudy team. We're not some underdogs that need to celebrate everything like our life is on the line. It's getting embarrassing. Can we have the same discipline that BYU has? Can we have the same composure that teams like BYU have when they're down? They're not looking down. Their chest is out. Their chin is up. They're ready. I'm looking at the sideline. I'm seeing certain players slouching. You got your head down. This is football. This is college football. Where is the energy? And this is why I say certain players don't belong on that Colorado Buffalo team. You hear me, Coach? I know you know it. Remember what you wrote the other day? I don't know if I have it here. Right, you wrote, the problem with being better for ourselves is we got a propensity to quit on us. You're calling out certain guys without saying names. Shout out to Prime. He said, I'm not pointing you out. You guys can pause and read that whole thing. Well, you are pointing them out, Coach Prime. You can't say what I could say because we can lose recruits like that. These dudes break. These dudes are emotional. The NIL has coddled them to the point where guys who are not even good enough to get $100 a week are crying about NIL issues behind the scenes. These are the informations that I got that I have yet to do videos on because I'm going to stick to code. But how long will I keep getting these actual receipts and not use them when they can benefit Deion Sanders? He can see who to get the hell out the way. They can benefit what you need to do for what we have out here. That's what and I'm getting phone calls. If you guys don't know who's been calling me, I have my Colorado supporters and actual guys on the team right here. You just heard call. I got them. I didn't drop none of them receipts. I had 5 different people, 2 former Colorado players and 3 former staffs who told me, lit them up, bless one, and I did it. My first video I made was uploaded just now while I'm doing this video, and I know people's like, why Bless One didn't cover the game? I was covering the game. I just was not ready for that type of emotional damage. I wanted to privately watch it to myself. With another 2 people was with me, but you get the gist of it, bro. That's not the situation I wanted to be in with that type of heartbreaking loss we just sustained. I was proud of Colorado football, but I didn't want to go too much in that video because it's like, I know who we are. We're a great football team. So let's fast forward. Warren Sapp should take over for Robert Livingston. A lot of you people told me Warren Sapp hasn't been acclimated enough. He hasn't been in the college game enough. Well, Robert Livingston been in the NFL and in the college game. How is that working for you? How is that working for you? Sometimes you need a little dog that can get the dog out of people. You need a big dog that can make the guys into dogs. That sounds better, right? We needed that. We need our lick back. And we had a chance to get it. We were supposed to win this game. Our defense did a lot of improvements. Our defensive lines, I love them, bro. Our defensive lines did the adjustments, what they needed to do. And a lot of people always get mad at me and say, Bless, why do you like the Colorado defensive line so much? Because their motor is always going, bro. Them dudes never have their heads down. They're not looking gassed out to the point where you can say they weren't training properly. Those defenders really, I don't want to give props to all the defenders. The defense, and I'm sweating because it's hot in this area where I'm at, and I'm emotional. Don't ask me, are you emotional? Yes, I'm telling you, I'm a human being. I have emotions. I thought that's what humans have. I don't want to watch any content creators channel who don't have emotions, because if you don't have emotions, you're just a bot doing it for the advertisements. You're just a bot doing it for sponsorships. So yes, don't ask me, do I have emotions and am I emotional? Yes, God damn it, I'm emotional. Why the fuck I wouldn't be? Now let's move on and carry on with it, man. To watch the rest of the guys on that defense, listen, the linebackers, I was giving y'all props, but then I seen the same echo chambers of mistakes that y'all continue to do. You guys cannot contain your opponents. It's getting redundant. You cannot contain your opponents. Stop celebrating every stoppage. You should be nervous when you're celebrating, and BYU isn't even pissed off. They're not mad at each other. They just go down there and figure it out within seconds and minutes. You should be doing the same thing. You should be assessing the situation. We're 2-2 right now. We shouldn't be celebrating goddamn everything like we're scrubs out of high school. It's embarrassing. This is our third year together. Stop the celebrations. Now let's talk about the real elephant in the room. The defensive backs we got. It's something I can't put my finger on it, but even when we were 50-50 bad and good last year and the year before, you still can see actual football players out of our defensive backs. This year, man, it's just something missing. This is why when Deion Sanders has these words, he said guys were playing against this is what he said last week. He said guys were playing against some darn grown men. Sanders informed his team ahead of their home game against BYU Cougars. Always understand what your why is. You can never lose sight of your why. It's some of you. Sometimes you get out there and it's no way your why matches what you're giving us. So before y'all get mad at me, I'm basically preaching what Coach Prime is saying out there. We have the same sentiments, only Coach Prime has to convey it very differently than the way Bless One conveys it. Because if he conveys it the way I'm conveying it to you guys, they might get rid of him type of, players might leave and not come to him, but I'm just going to tell the truth. I'll pick you up, I'll repair you and make you a better man. But at the same time, I got to look you in your eyes and tell you you're no good right now. And some of you don't belong on Colorado's football team. Remember that little secret I gave y'all a little bit, and y'all still don't really know what's going on, and I'm not going to embarrass anybody. A lot of people was like, Bless One, give Coach Prime your receipts and stuff. I might do that. Because I'm not a bad dude. I might send all my receipts to Coach Prime so he can know which player don't belong here on the team anymore. I think I will do that. But don't worry, the people who send me these things, I will never tell on you, but it's not about me and your relationship or anything like that. I'm not built like that to do that to people, because anonymous sources are very much that, anonymous sources. If these people wanted their name on it, they would tell me, Bless One, put my name on it. So I will always seclude and cover your name. Don't worry about that. Even if you don't like me, you cuss me out. I have never dried, snitch, or told on anybody regarding these receipts, but I might send them to Coach Brown, because there are guys on the team who do not fit the Buffalo standard. We have a new standard now. I don't want to hear about all those losses we had prior to Coach Prime going down there to Boulder. No, that's yesterday. We're living in the today now. What have you done for me lately? And these new guys are not cutting it. They're not Caden Salter. They're not none of these guys who really came down here to Boulder to be part of this greatness. They really ridicule us, but the defenders need to change. But our offensive line made a lot of improvements. I'm proud of our offensive line. For 4 weeks in a row, I've been telling you guys they're a different group of people. And look, I can give props to everybody, but I'm not going to give props to our offensive coordinators. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at Jordan Seaton and say, bro, I love you, dog. You are a man amongst boys. I don't know what game you people were watching. Do you know how big BYU is? In the words of Coach Prime, those are some grown-ass men. And Jordan Seaton collectively with that offensive line, you guys are doing it. You guys are blocking better than Georgia Bulldogs right now. And you're going to think I'm out of my mind for 2 years in a row. And if you want to be fair, even during Nick Saban's last year, Alabama football team offensive line has been atrocious. But nobody called these other guys out. Anything Colorado football does, we get criticized because we are those guys. And Jordan Seaton and those offensive line proved they're the top dog. Look, I don't care if you guys get mad at me. I'm not looking at losses and wins. I'm looking at that key, marquee position. Our offensive line is top 10 in college football right now. You go watch the game tape and come back to me. And I don't want you people who don't really watch football. I don't want you people who don't understand the game. And I definitely don't want the racists or the haters who call us trash on everything. You don't even give us 1% of props. So you people don't even count. I'm talking about actual football people. Go watch the tapes. Go look at the assignments they pick up. And I've seen 2 different offensive linemen who missed their assignments, but still had the intestinal fortitude to pick themselves up, gather their feet, and collectively get 2 pancakes. I witnessed that yesterday and several weeks from now on too. I've seen it. I don't know what got into you guys, but it's hard for Bless One to over-criticize the offensive line when I seen the improvements. Now, my final thing to just say to Coach Prime is we need to get rid of Pat Schumer and get Byron Leftwich in there or somebody. I'll take Marshall Faulk right now. I'm tired of you people telling me about experience and all that. We've just witnessed Deion Sanders debunk experience. You people talked about experience so much. In the last 3.5 years, we've been witnessing coaches who's been coaching at the highest level for over 20 years just be trash. We've seen it from Nebraska coach Matt Rule, trash. We've seen it from all these so-called aficionados. Billy Napier has 15 to 20 more years of experience of coaching than Deion Sanders. And how's that working for Florida Gators? How is that working for the Florida Gators University? FSU is a 50-50 ball. Coach always loses and then wins some. So I don't want to hear about experience. I don't. So, yes, we can let a Marshall Faulk be a plug and play because especially in this new college football is about can you gather your team up and galvanize them to a victory. Robert Livingston is not it. Pat Schumer is not it. This is the nicest I'm going to be on these videos, the nicest. Congratulations to Caden Salter. I'll be having a separate video for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm out of here. It's been nice to watch you guys. This your guy, DJ Bless One, the best one.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I've been broke so many times.